Just when you thought the console war was over, a single tweet from a game's official Twitter account starts the flames a-roaring. What's going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another daily video. And boy, we are going to have some fun in this one, for sure. I saw this tweet today. It is now deleted because obviously the people who run this account wisened up and thought, oh, maybe this wasn't the best idea, but it's okay if you didn't see the tweet because it's deleted. I have the image up for posterity so we can all make fun of it and think and say to these people, what were you thinking? So anyways, you can see the Twitter account is Detroit Become Human at Detroit_PS4. Yes, it is an official account. If you go to the Quantic Dream account, they say to follow this one for information. Well, they decided to tweet something today, which was hilarious and pathetic all at the same time. And it says, when you wake up and hashtag Detroit Become Human is still a PS4 exclusive and you're still an Xbox owner, hashtag Thursday's Thoughts, and the GIF says, face dilemmas. And the funny thing about it is they actually added Xbox. The Twitter account, Xbox's Twitter account, they actually added them instead of just typing in Xbox. Holy cow, I couldn't honestly believe this was real, because normally PlayStation and Xbox don't directly reference each other in tweets, and I don't even think games do for that matter. So when I saw this, I was like, wow, is this official? And sure enough, like I said earlier, it is damn official, and now it's deleted because they realized, uh-oh, we probably made a mistake. It's probably some new person running the Twitter account. Maybe they thought they'd get some action, like, you know how like Wendy's has kind of been going off on Twitter attacking people, and people are like, yeah, Wendy's is awesome, or Sonic's Twitter. Maybe the person thought they could do something like this, but like I said, hilarious, because honestly, when I saw it, I started laughing. I'm like, man, they got some balls, because number one, we don't even know when the game's coming out. They say 2018, so who knows? And number two, we don't even know if the game's good. The game could be a pile of garbage for all we know. Yes, I am anticipating playing the game. I think it looks cool, but for all we know, the game might not be good. And then what are you really saying there? And then second, it's absolutely pathetic that you would even need to say this in a tweet. Like, I wouldn't expect Uncharted or Naughty Dog to say, hey, Last of Us, the best game of all time, but you're a sad Xbox owner if you don't have it or whatever. You know, that's just kind of below the belt. And yeah, I know Xbox executives, you know, they'll talk about the power and it's kind of implied and stuff, but that's just kind of in the marketing of it. You know, PlayStation does it, Xbox does it. They normally don't reference each other, right? I mean, even in the infamous, like, how to share your games, they don't really mention Xbox. It's more how to share your games on PlayStation. Yes, it's a console war kind of thing, but it's never directed to Xbox. People just know. So this one is just going all the way. It's like, nope, we're mentioning Xbox. I mean, think about it like this. What if the official Xbox Twitter, right? What if they, what if they tweeted out one day, like, something along the lines of, you know, when you, like, if the Xbox Twitter, posted a picture of the Xbox One S, and they tweeted out, when you see the X and realize you're a sad PlayStation fanboy and can't get one, but they actually added PlayStation, I mean, that would be ridiculous. And I mean, look at the context of the tweet too, right? Face dilemmas. I love that little GIF. It forms face dilemmas, and it's funny because it's like, well, I'm an Xbox owner. Detroit Become Humans on PS4, so I have this dilemma. I mean, it's so funny and so pathetic in so many different ways. It's something I would expect to see from a Sony pony, you know, the ones that go around and, you know, take people's heads and put them on graphic images and stuff and say, you know, their system's better, and everybody, you know, You know who I'm talking about. I would expect this from those people. Hell, I would expect this from people on like NeoGAF or GameFAQs. I don't expect this from an official Twitter account tied to PlayStation or from Xbox. I don't expect that from either of these companies. It's kind of below the belt. It's kind of, I'm not gonna say it's wrong. It is wrong, but like it's just pathetic and sad. There's no need to do this at all. I mean, I would say the same thing if it was like, you know, Crackdown 3 comes out. When you wake up and Crackdown 3 is still an Xbox exclusive, but you're still a PlayStation owner. Hashtag Thursday's Thoughts. GIF face dilemmas. It'd be the same thing. I'd be like, come on, guys. Are we 12 years old? The console war is over. I mean, it's a fictional one. I know, a lot of people out there thrive in the console war aspect of it, but this stuff isn't needed. And obviously they realized their mistake because the tweet has now been deleted, but it will live on in infamy, I'm sure, across the internet, in plenty of forum posts, in tweets, and in my own video. And yes, I decided to make a video about a tweet. Not the first time I've done it, but definitely not the last. But you know what? I like to make fun of stuff like this. I really do, because, I mean, what was going through the person's head when he tweeted this thing? Honestly, the person woke up today and was like, you know what? Today's a good day to just shit on Xbox. And they probably don't even like Xbox there. I mean, why else would you even include it? This would be more appropriate tweet if the game was out and was like a 95 on Metacritic. Then at least you could say, hey, this amazing game is available now only on PlayStation, but you're still an Xbox owner. At least at that point, there might be something tangible to the tweet. Like, you're missing an incredible game, Xbox owners. Maybe you should get the system. But the game's not coming out for at least a year, and we don't even know if the game's going to be any good. So what's the point of this? This just kind of is a pathetic tweet to cry for attention. I mean, if you look at the account, it only has 1,000 followers. So they're clearly trying to gain an audience of some kind by thinking, hey, this will get people talking about Detroit Become Human. Because, I mean, to be honest with you, like, if you look at the pantheon of PlayStation exclusives coming out, and this one kind of like is coming up on the bottom, right? More people are excited for God of War, more people are excited for Spider-Man, and even though Last of Us 2 and Death Stranding are years away, more people are excited for those games, plus Days Gone. If you had to rank the exclusives, you're probably coming in Detroit Become Human last. I mean, it is Quantic Dream's next game. Their last game, Beyond Two Souls, I mean, I looked on Metacritic, it's got a 70. I mean, it didn't seem like it was that well reviewed or received. Some people liked it, some people didn't. But so where's the hubris in making a tweet like this? Like I said, it's understandable if the game came out and was amazing. It would still be pathetic, but at least understandable. But if a Naughty Dog, can you imagine Naughty Dog doing something like this? Or like Guerrilla Games, or Kojima, or the Coalition or 343 or Microsoft doing something like this, like literally putting PlayStation in the same, like, hey, you wouldn't expect that, because you expect these companies to be above it all, above the fanboyness, above that trash, but obviously they're not, and this is proof of that. I mean, can you really think, like, what if Naughty Dog tweeted out, when you wake up and Last of Us 2 is still a PS4 exclusive, but you're still an Xbox owner or something like that? They wouldn't do that, because they would let the game speak for themselves. If the game's good enough, people will go out and buy the system for it to play it. That's what exclusives kind of do. When you're kind of lowbrowing yourself into this, it seems like you're not really behind your game 100%, that you got to resort to, like, what I would call Bush League tactics. Bush League, especially for a game. This is incredibly Bush League. And I've seen people already talk about this on Twitter, so it's going to get some blowback. I wonder if Jim Ryan is running this Twitter account, by the way. This is a European studio. He is in charge of Sony Europe. So it'd be kind of fitting if Jim Ryan, if this was a tweet Jim Ryan made up, because he has said some dumb stuff lately. Oh, man. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this fun video. I enjoyed making it because I like to make fun of these things. And I know some people are like, you only make fun of PlayStation stuff. Well, when Xbox makes a tweet like this and says, includes PlayStation in it, you're damn sure, well, no, I will make a video about that, talking about it. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like, share it around with your friends so everybody can enjoy in the laughter. Subscribe to the channel if you're new or if you haven't already, and I will see everybody later.